Happy Friday and welcome to the 45th edition of Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young, and January marks some major events in the sports world, so I will jump right into it. As usual, the first event in January is the College Football National Championship game. The New Year's Eve Bowl games this year that blazed the trail to the national championship were some of the best college football games of the year. Georgia held on to a victory over Ohio State after a missed field goal, and TCU shocked the world by upsetting Michigan. The stage was set for these two teams, and on Monday night, the wait was finally over as the world watched these two teams face off. Unfortunately, and those of you that had to suffer through this game know what I'm going to say next, this was one of the biggest blowouts in football history, making it a painfully boring game. The Georgia Bulldogs became back-to-back champs, earning their second straight national title after putting up a record-setting 65 points against TCU. The Horned Frogs came into this game as a huge underdog, and many experts thought they could continue their magical run and upset the reigning champions. That was very much not the case. Early on, Georgia went up 10-0. TCU showed some fight after scoring and making the game 10-7, but it quickly became 17-7, and then 24-7, and then before we knew it, it was 65-7. But TCU still has several reasons to hold their heads up high. Many analysts picked TCU to finish 7th in their conference this season. They upset several powerhouse schools along the way, finishing the regular season with a 13-1 record. Unfortunately, they could not put up much of a fight against Georgia, but I think they will bounce back next year and put together another great season. Now that college football has come to an end, all eyes are on the NFL, and the playoffs are finally here. About halfway through the season, I reflected back on my preseason predictions on which teams would make the playoffs, and I figured now's a good time to revisit them again and see how close I was. In the AFC, I predicted that the Bills, Colts, Ravens, Broncos, Chargers, Bengals, and Dolphins would make it to the postseason. While the Colts and Broncos finished essentially at the bottom of the league this year, I did get the other 5 right. I still stand by that not thinking the Chiefs would make the playoffs this season might be my biggest regret of this show so far. Here's a look at the AFC playoff bracket. I'm pleasantly surprised to see the Jaguars winning their division and earning the number 4 spot, but I think predicting anything other than a Chiefs-Bills AFC championship game would be unwise. In the NFC, I predicted that the Rams, Bucks, Packers, Eagles, 49ers, Cowboys, and Lions would make the playoffs this season. The Rams, much like the Colts and Broncos, finished towards the bottom of the pack this year, but the Lions and Packers were just one win away from making the postseason, so I'm not too upset with losing those picks. Here's the NFC bracket. Similar to the Bills-Chiefs, I can't see any other NFC championship matchup except for the 49ers versus the Eagles. Overall, out of the 14 playoff teams, I predicted 9 correctly. Not bad. And for my regular season weekly picks, my final record was 39-12-1, which is a perfect 75% winning percentage, so I'm pretty happy with all those results. There's 2 games tomorrow, 3 games on Sunday, and 1 game on Monday night, so tune in to all the playoff magic and appreciate the conclusion to this incredible season. Football is almost completely gone until August, so enjoy it while you can. Once football season's over, I'll begin to more closely cover other sports like hockey, baseball, basketball, and more, so be sure to tune in and continue tuning in to Sports Corner for the months to come. I'm Cole Young, and enjoy what the NFL calls the Super Wildcard Weekend, and I'll see you next time.